So welcome back to Logical Education. In this video we are going to start with our Physics Chapter 1 Part 2. Before seeing this video, please do like, share and subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for latest updates. I have made first video in Physics Chapter 1 Part 1 and I'll provide you the link in the description menu. So in this video we are going to start with the main and the most important topic, that is rules of image formation. Rules of image formation. This is really important to study because without these rules, nobody can make an image by using a concave mirror, convex mirror, or a spherical or a plane mirror. So what are the rules of image formation? Before studying these rules, I would like to tell you that any image is formed by how many rays? It can be 2 or more than 2 rays, or more than 2 or more rays of light. So there is a question raised, why an image is formed by 2 rays of light or more than that? It is because suppose it is a plane mirror. Pole F, center of curvature, focus, center of curvature. Any ray of light, when it's passing through pole or is intersecting at pole, it reflects back by making the same angle as angle of incidence. So here we can see that this ray of light is not intersecting or is not making any of the image. It is because it is just a single ray of light. And same if I will make if I will pass the second ray of light, that is when I am passing a ray of light through focus, it will be the reflection of it will be parallel to the principal axis. And here we can see that these two reflected rays are meeting at a point, and here is only the image where it is formed. The image can be here or it can be said here as well, because it is meeting first at this point, and we can see that it is point-sized image. Point-sized. And hence this is why we take 2 or more than 2 rays of light to make an image. So now we'll be studying further about what are the rules of image formation. So first rule of image formation is in a concave. We'll be studying these all rules separately for concave and convex mirror. This is a concave mirror and this is a convex mirror. F, center of curvature, focus, center of curvature. Never forget that focus is half of radius. So whenever a ray of light is intersecting at pole or at center, for an example, this ray of light is intersecting or is meeting at point P, this incident ray. So it will reflect back through P, making an angle of equal to angle of incidence. This is called the first rule. And in convex mirror, our first motive is to make a ray passed through pole. This is a concave mirror, and convex mirror. So how can I make, because it is a diverging mirror, remember. So what can be done is, you can do two things, or no two things, because whenever a ray of light is passed through pole, it reflects back by making an angle of incidence or angle of reflection that is equal to both of them. So this was the first rule of image formation, that any of ray of light when passed through pole will reflect back by making an angle of reflection equal to angle of incidence. So what is the second rule? The second rule is, whenever a ray of light is parallel to principal axis, whenever a ray of light or a ray of incidence is parallel to principal axis, remember that this normal where center of curvature, focus, pole, they lie, is called principal axis. This ray of light will pass through focus, means through focus. So this is a second image formation rule. In a convex mirror, if I am drawing a ray of light parallel to principal axis, I am saying that it is parallel to principal axis, but as it is a diverging mirror, so it will be diverged upwards, not inwards. It will diverge the ray of light here. So how I can make this ray of light to let it pass through focus? Remember that a convex mirror makes an image virtual, makes a virtual image. So I make this ray of light pass through focus when I extend this reflected ray of light in backward direction, like this. So this was your second image formation rule. So what is the third rule is the opposite of this rule, that is whenever a ray of light is passing through focus, whenever a ray of light is passing through focus, it will become parallel to principal axis. Means its reflection will be parallel to principal axis. This is the third rule, simple. And whenever a ray of light in a convex mirror is passing through focus, in this case I will be passing it through focus, but in some other manner. Like in the previous case, we have seen that whenever I pass a parallel ray of light, it will diverge the ray of light towards upwards. So this time I will be making the ray of light from upwards. Suppose this is a ray of light, so it will diverge it, and it will make it parallel to principal axis. It will make parallel to principal axis. But still in this case, it is not passing through focus. It is just so here, extended in backward direction, and now it will make it parallel to principal axis. How? Just see. Like this. Just see. So these were some image formation rules. There is one more rule that is so simple in both the mirrors. What is that rule is? Take any mirror. Whenever a ray of light is passing through center of curvature, whenever a ray of light is passing through center of curvature, it will rebounce. Means a ray of light was going here and it will reflect back into the same medium or in the same ray. Like this ray of light is coming like this and it will reflect like this into the same medium and it will rebounce. It will not bounce, it will rebounce. So these were the 4 rules of image formation which will help us to make different ray diagrams. So we'll be studying about the first, we'll be doing about concave mirror ray diagrams. Concave mirror. Concave mirror. So this is a concave mirror. And the first ray diagram is if a light carrying object is kept at infinity, or not a light carrying object, just a simple object is kept at infinity, so the rays of light will come from anywhere, or it can just focus on where an object is kept. Object is kept at infinity. Suppose anywhere object is kept. So I'll be taking a ray of light that is parallel. Remember the image formation rule. Whenever a ray of light is parallel to principal axis, it will pass through. You're being smart day by day, man. It will pass through focus. Yes. This. The next thing. I have told you that for making an image, you are supposed to take minimum 2 rays of light. So the second ray I am passing it from here through focus. So where should be the reflected ray? Yes, it must be parallel to principal axis. We have seen that both the reflected ray are meeting at a point, yes, at focus, and is making an image that is point sized. So in the very first case, we have observed that when an object is kept at infinity, object, where I have kept the object at infinity, where an image is formed at focus, image at focus at f. Size of image, that was point sized, Nature of image. There is a new thing, that what is the nature of image? As I told you, concave mirror always forms the image in front of the mirror. So every image formed in front of the mirror will be real and inverted. Real and real and inverted images. Inverted. So what is the meaning of this word inverted? Means opposite. If an object is, suppose this is an object that is A and B, so its inverted image will be B and A. It will be B and A. We have always seen that if we are looking towards a mirror, our image is formed from left to right. So the nature of image of this ray diagram or of this image, it will be real and inverted. Nature of image is real and inverted. So this was the first ray diagram we have studied with you in concave mirror. So please do like, share and subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for latest updates. And the physics chapter 1 part 1, I'll provide you the link in the description menu. Thank you so much.